Hello everyone and welcome back to Teacup Tarot. In today's video, we are going to be looking into messages from your spirit guides and your ancestors. As always, you have three piles in front of you. Please pick one that speaks to you and then we'll start with pile 1. Hello, and if you've selected pile 1, these are the messages that are meant to come to you from your guides. So essentially for you pile 1, your guides are telling you that right now it is just time to put one step in front of the other. Don't overwhelm yourself by looking too much into the future. Focus on today, focus on the right now and do your best as you can, because the future will take care of itself, because God is there even before you are there. So whatever it is that you want in your life, you just have to have faith. And surrender for you right now is the best way forward. For you pile 1, what you need to do is you just need to have dreams. You need to dream dreams, new dreams, and just nurture yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of your own energy levels. And if you feel like your energy levels are slightly low, rest, rejuvenate. That's very, very important for you, okay? Because for you pile 1, you are somebody who has a huge miles to go ahead, and for walking those miles you need your energy and you need your strength. So play by your strengths is what is coming forth for you. Also, your guides are telling you at this point of time your future is going to be very, very different from your present and also your past. But before moving into that future, you need to ask yourself, who is it that I need to forgive? Who is it that I need to forgive and let go once and for all? Because I believe for you, pile 1, certain chapters of your life are over. And you need to really put it to rest once and for all. And without forgiveness, that is not possible. Yeah? So when certain chapters are closing, close them with forgiveness, love, and a blessing, so that they walk out and you are free to look at a beautiful future for yourself. And also, as you move forward, before taking any important decision or even when it comes to living your everyday life, you need to ask yourself, does this choice make me really happy? Does this choice really fulfill me? And if your answer is yes to both of these questions, only then should you really go ahead with it. You may feel like certain energies in your life are slow or not moving as you expect them, but things are happening just the way it should. Okay, so if certain things are paused, it is because the divine has a better plan for you. And remember, the divine will not give you anything that you don't deserve. And honestly, my dear piles 1, you deserve nothing but the best. I also feel like you have worked out a lot of karma of your past, okay? It's almost like you are free, you are a blank slate. And make sure every choice you make is one filled with love. That's going to be very, very important for you. Also, this is really beautiful, okay? You have a father figure showing up with love. Now, this could be your own father, so maybe your relationship with your father will become better. Or this could be a father in spirit. Doesn't always have to be the person you are born to. This can be a person who helped raised you. This could be a grandfather, this could be an uncle, all of these energies. Okay, so this could be a father or a grandfather or an uncle in spirit who is holding your hand as you navigate these changes. But this person really steps up with a lot of love. So if you are not feeling that presence, know that when it comes to our past loved ones, you don't really have to feel them in order to know that they are with you at all point of time. But in whatever changes are happening in your life, they are with you every step of the way. And they'll help take you exactly to the pace that you need to be in. Now, what's important for you pile 1 is to make sure you have like a balance in your mind. Don't let the outside energies affect you greatly, because sometimes what happens is we are feeling exceptionally good, but certain other person's energy disturbances affect us, and don't let that happen to you. If that happens, just surround yourself with a beautiful energy of light and repeat to yourself that I am protected. I am protected from all the external energies that do not bring me good. Okay? And also at this point of time, you need to ensure that your self worth is very strong. That you remind yourself every single day that you deserve nothing but the very best, and walk towards it with great pride in your abilities and your own self. Yeah, because that is very, very important for you. Also, it is important for you at this point of time to not reveal every plan to everybody. Only if you know that a particular person just wishes for the very best for you, reveal your plans to them. Otherwise, just keep it quiet and do your hard work on your own. Yeah. Also, at this point of time, I really feel like Pile 1, your heart is healing. You are healing. And you're almost returning to the person you used to be. You know, the childlike wonder in you. I feel like that is coming back as well. But you have a lot of angel blessings, a lot of blessings from your spirit guides with you. And it is starting to rain, okay? So showers of blessings definitely pouring into your life. And there is a possibility, like for a couple of you, you may be worried about money or the supply of money. Now this is your spirit guides coming to remind you, you don't really have to worry about anything. Whenever you feel like you want money, money will come to you. There is always going to be enough, and you will be provided for everything that you want in your life. Remove all the money blocks, you don't need to worry about it. Now, moving forward, Pile 1, there are a lot of important decisions that you need to take when it comes to your life. But once again, like I said, it is very important for you to only make the decisions that you feel are right for yourself. Okay? And what may happen is you may be struggling with making certain decisions, and when certain thing clicks, it'll just click and things will start moving rapidly once and for all. For now, the message for you is just go with the flow. Put one step in front of the other, because that is the only thing that you can do at this point of time. And right now, like I was mentioning before, your life is like a blank slate, and you have to decide what colors you want to add into your future life. So really ask yourself, what is it that I want to do now? What colors do I want in my life? And also, it is very important for you to have like a new vision board, entirely new vision board. I don't even mean like making changes to your past vision board. Sit afresh with a fresh list, with a blank canvas, and paste some new pictures. Now these days, of course, vision boards are something that we create online. So why not do that? Because right now it's almost like the divine is asking you, what do you want? So you need to be very clear when it comes to your answers. But for all of this to happen, firstly, your energies need to be in complete alignment with the divine. And if you feel like that is not happening right now, given the circumstances around you, make more time for prayer, especially when there is nobody around you. You know this, you could actually do that when everybody else goes to sleep, or you can wake up before everybody else does. But that conscious prayer, that constant recharging with the help of the divine and your guides is very important for your life at this point of time. As always, as I wrap this video up, I want to leave you with nothing but my best wishes for your future. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected Pile 2, these are the messages that are coming forth for you from your guides. Now it is raining in the background, and I know a couple of you really enjoy the rains, so I just wanted to continue doing the video with it. And showers of blessings are pouring into your life, whether you realize it or not. So I believe for you, Pile 1, there is one guide in your life especially who's very benevolent towards you, who's really into your well-being a great deal, and this person is always around you. Okay? And I get a sense that this is an ascended master, somebody who's lived on planet Earth before you, somebody who knows the struggles of being human, and he is assisting you navigate the Earth school as effectively as you can. All right, and this is a very, very wise soul, okay? And anytime I realize that a person has a very wise soul guiding it, it essentially means that the person receiving the message is an old soul itself. So I believe you have lived previously on planet Earth and learnt a lot, and this will be almost like a second last to last reincarnation for you. So as much as you can, pile 2, learn your lessons, learn it well. Even though sometimes you may feel like the lessons are particularly difficult for you. So when that happens, look at your life from a bird's eye view. Look at your life the way your guides look at a life. Yeah? And also when it comes to making any new plans for your life, it is important for you to keep the future in mind. So don't make any decisions keeping the present or maybe the next 1 or 2 years, but the remaining future as well, like 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, because that is going to be very important for you. And before making any decisions for yourself, please consult this ascended master, this divine guide for you, because this individual always helps you make the right decisions for you and will continue to do so as and when you ask for that help. Now, I also feel like a lot of things that you have been struggling with are on their way out for you. And you may almost feel like this kind of enthusiasm creeping up. Like you may feel like you just want to do things and you just want to do them right now. Like you are going to be feeling happy once again, you're going to be feeling positive once again and optimistic once again. So the world is essentially starting to look really, really beautiful for you. But once again for you, pile 2, it is very important that no matter what happens in your life, you have to look at it as something that has happened to you, okay? Not something that is happening against you, alright? Because nothing is happening against you. Everything that is happening is a part of the divine plan to help you grow as a soul. What is happening is every life experience helps you bloom from a rosebud into a full flower, into an advanced soul, into a divine soul in itself is what I see. Yeah, so please look at everything that happens as a blessing when it comes to your life. But what is going to be very important for you is being independent. Now this can be like not being dependent on your parents for every decision, not being dependent on your friends for every decision, or just doing it all by yourself. Yeah, it is time to be independent, especially if previously you have been somebody who needs somebody's help all the time. You're very, very capable, pile 2, and you don't really have to worry about anything is what is coming forth for you. And it is going to be very important for you to be in constant connection with your guides. Yeah, if you can possibly do that, make sure you connect with them every day, first thing after you wake up. Like as soon as you wake up, speak to your guides, tell them about what you want your day to look like and ask for their help. If you really want to make that difference in your life, if you want to live a life that is divinely guided, make sure you ask for the help of divine beings to make that happen for you. Yeah, because if you lose connection with your spirit guides, it's almost like you lose connection with yourself, pile 2. And especially since you're getting very independent, that connection with your guides will really, really take you far into the future is what is coming forth for you. And one thing that you need to be careful about is not speaking out too much or not giving out unnecessary information, and especially when it comes to gossip. So it generally happens like when friends get together, they gossip about somebody or they gossip about something. Be very careful about how you use your words. So when it comes to using your words, say things that are positive, say things that are optimistic. Speak the words that you actually would not mind showing up in your own life, okay? Because right now you are becoming very, very much a vibrational magnet to the things you put out. So be very, very careful of that. So everything that you do, Make sure you do it focusing on the positive, and then more blessings will show up in your life. And also, as you become more independent, you will meet new people who will be very, very conducive for your future growth. These could be individuals who are very, very independent themselves, and maybe their advice will help you tremendously. But I also see a lot of new friends coming in to your life. And as you move forward, especially the next 3 to 4 months, it is going to be very important for you to pay careful attention to the very little choices that you make, because the choices that you make right now are going to be very, very important, especially when it comes to your future life. And for you, pile 2, if you are undertaking any kind of documentation, please read between the lines is what is coming forth. So any kind of new home you're purchasing, new car, any new thing, bank documents, read the fine print, because that is going to be very, very important when it comes to taking any future decisions for you. Okay, it's almost like a new world is waiting for you. So what you need to do, pile 2, right now is to open your arms and welcome the newness. Like I said, a lot of troubles are on their way out, and any times the troubles and the karmas are on their way out, a beautiful future awaits. And for you, you have chosen the card of a new earth. Okay, and in order to create a new earth for yourself, you need to have like a proper plan for yourself. So drawing new plans is important, but drawing plans by being optimistic is all the more important for you. And if you are carrying too much weight on your shoulders, now this could essentially be the weight of expectations of other people. If somebody expects you to live a way that suits their expectations, maybe it is time to say no to that. Oftentimes a lot of dreams that we have get really, really brushed under the carpet because it doesn't suit somebody else's vision of our life right now. Especially because you have to choose a new earth card, you need to have your own vision, even if it means you have to disagree with somebody else. And this is exactly why you had the card of being independent. See, what happens is, especially when we are in codependent relationships, then the approval of other person becomes very crucial for our survival, and that is essentially what you need to cut out of your life. Yeah, so you need to ask yourself, what do I expect from my own life, and then go on and live that kind of a life, because that will be a life that will be very, very authentic to your own self. Yeah, lighten the load, lighten the load. Of course, if you're carrying too much weight of work on your shoulders, let that go. Make space, because only in making space do we allow something new to come in. So especially if your life is full currently, so if you have like a closet full of clothes, you will not really have space to get more clothes, right? Now this is just one small example. Yeah, so if your house is full of furniture, where will new energies come into? Yes, so whatever doesn't belong, whatever is in excess, let it go and make space for the new to enter. As I wrap this video up, I leave you with nothing but my best wishes for a beautiful future. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 3, these are the messages that are coming forth from your spirit guides for you. Okay. Now for you, pile 3 is the time to live authentically, to unleash that wild beast inside of you who wants to just come out and play. Alright, so if you have been living a life that was not fitting into your own vision of what life looks like, that life is about to get done, because you in a way are tired of being somebody else's vision of perfect. Right? You want your future life to suit your own needs. You want your space to reflect who you are as a person. And you are just done, is what I'm getting here. And in being done, you've almost freed yourself from a lot of shackles. Energetic cycles is what is coming through for you. You are done is the message that I'm getting here. So you have really, really emerged as a winner in this situation. right? And don't tie that beast up anymore, is the message that is coming forth. Free yourself like you already have, is what is coming. Even if sometimes you feel like, things don't make sense, even if you feel like your life is like half here and half there, enjoy that. Enjoy that moment as well, right? So if you feel like life is not really settled the way you want to, or if you feel like the past is almost moving out, let it. Sometimes what happens is, anytime we are moving into the future, the past calls out. The past asks us, have you made a mistake? Should you have avoided these decisions? That is the time to tell yourself that no, the past is no place to revisit. It's only future that you need to look at. So whenever a storm builds in, it is only because things are meant to go so that new can come in. Yeah? And okay. So basically, it is really beautiful for you, pile 3, okay? It is almost like, because you have unleashed that wild beast, you are truly facing your true north. I feel like finally you are heading towards your north node. The life that you are meant to live, the choices that you are meant to make, you are making it. You're really playing out your destiny here, is what is coming forth. Okay? So whichever way you're walking in your life right now, just keep walking, because you will end up exactly where you are supposed to be, right? So whatever you are doing it right. So don't overthink and don't rethink, is the message that is coming through for you. Of course, change of any kind can be slightly, unfamiliar to us, because of course it's something new, or you may feel like you are in the middle of a storm. And when things don't make sense, breathe and just take the next step forward. Breathe, okay? And also at this point of time, it is going to be important for you to give yourself occasional breaks, okay? And of course, your health needs your attention, pile 3, right? So if you feel like energetically things are not right, breathe, give yourself time to relax, because that relaxation, self-care and treating yourself well is going to be important for you. Yes, you are almost halfway into your new life and halfway into the old, but you are firmly facing your true north, which essentially means there is no going back to the past, right? And you can be stubborn about it. You can actually refuse to go back to the past. Be strong, be courageous, be brave, because that is what you need to truly live a life that is meant for you. See, not every person walks towards their north node. Not every person is able to fulfill their life purpose. Be one that fulfills that purpose, okay? A lot of people, what happens, we are all meant to live out a purpose. But there are some souls who are not able to do that, in which case they have to be reborn again. And because of being brave, because of being courageous, you are going to be one of those souls who fulfill their life purpose. So even when you're afraid, even when you're unsure, move towards the future. And also, as you move forward, it is very important for you to have a beginner's mind, because obviously the past is over, right? This is almost like you are rebuilding your life once again, making fresh choices, making new choices. So make sure you are open to changes, open to the new energies that are calling forth to you, right? And also at this point of time, it is very important for you to just do things you truly love. Take time to do things you truly love. Connect with friends who feel like home. Connect with people who feel like home. Yeah, because that concept of home is going to be very important for you right now. And as much as you can, please make sure you're lighting sage, you're lighting Palo Santo, and have that medicine bag with you. Your medicine bag should ideally contain like Palo Santo, sage. It can contain an aromatherapy oil, your prayer beads, or whatever it is that you feel you need for self-care in a spiritual term, is what is coming through for you. And at this point of time, okay, this is almost like a material message coming here. Okay, be careful of overspending your money, because at this point of time your focus should be on growing money, right? So if you get an impulse to make certain purchases that you don't really need but you really want, avoid them, because your future self will essentially thank you for it. But this is absolutely a new sun shining on you. So maybe for a couple of you could be moving, okay, or you could already have moved homes, but it's a beautiful new beginning. And this is almost like you are starting to be your own family to yourself. Like everybody who comes after you, you are going to be an inspiration to that person, because you've truly lived authentically. Okay, and you have the presence of very strong elementals around you, especially the energy of fairies, the energy of elves are around you. And these energies are very playful, okay? So you may become very childlike yourself, or you may feel like that's it, I just want to let go of all cares of the world and become a child again. So, for a couple of you, the possibility of moving close to family, spending time with family is absolutely there. But your energies are really enthusiastic and childlike as you move forward. And remember, whatever path you may choose to take right now, it will lead you home. You know why? Because you're living authentically. And that is what our North Node requires us to do. It requires us to choose a path that is right for us and then to walk it bravely. Yeah, so anytime you are stuck with any kind of decision making, just look within, because all the answers that you seek lie within, not outside. And at this point of time, your intuition especially is going to be very strong, because that intuition is nothing but nudges that comes from the divine and your spirit guides. Yeah, at this point of time you are becoming a strong individual. Your connection with the divine is emerging stronger, and it is only because your connection with the divine is strong that the wild beast has emerged to free you of all the shackles that were holding you back. That is what is coming forth for you, pile 3, and I see this as nothing but blessings. Even if sometimes you feel like you are in the middle of two things, old life and new life, be there. Let the confusion be there. You just remain centered, you be calm, and have faith in God to pull you out of everything. Have a beginner's mind. Start again, start afresh. I believe in you, pile 3. I completely do. I'll leave you here. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.